Hello, everyone. It's Shelley Huang from Transformational Journeys. And today we are going to talk about another topic, and very popular topic, I can tell you, to develop growth in the Asian market. Many people are very, confused about this one. So before we do that, and still encourage you to complete this business survey about developing growth in the Asian market, about your challenges, because this survey, the result are going to help us to better design our capability program to really drive your success and then create the result you want to create. Okay, today's topic is how to choose an effective communication platform or / social media. See, this is a very hot topic, right? There is a great wall here virtually. So basically Twitter, Google, YouTube, Facebook, and everything we have here in the Western world are blocked by this great wall. And then in China and in Asia, they have also developed a huge social media landscape. And then to perform all the functions those Western social media can perform. So basically, it's adding time for you to learn a new whole things. And they actually, as we speak, they're changing every day. They have new social media created every day. They also have social media disappeared every day as well. So it's really, it's a survival thing for them as a social media here in China as well. And if you are competitive enough, you can survive. And then as like a kind of market, I was a marketer before, so I have to really pay a lot of attention and keeping up with all these new learnings as well, to learn different social media and then the nature of them and how it can help me. So what I actually found, and also about many people actually asking me this question, what is the best effective or the effective channel we should use, Shelley? Well, my simple answer is WeChat, not Weibo, because the reason I say WeChat is actually it's a communication tool rather than a social media. All the other social medias, they are nice to have, not must have, because they provide you marketing tools if you really want to market, your product. But WeChat is like our mobile. It's like my mobile. All my friends is on there. If I want to reach them nowadays, I don't really call them. I don't really text them. I WeChat them. So it is a communication tool for me, and then it actually open me to a lot of different words, so connect me with different networks as well, just like what Facebook, what other social media does. But see, before it becomes a social media, it's a communication tool. That's why it's crucial. You don't need to have a social media, but you must have a communication tool, right? So that's why WeChat is very, very efficient in that. And then every Asian, or even every Chinese, every Asian, they use it. You can find all those figures about WeChat online. And that's why I suggest you all try to have a personal WeChat account, and also learn how to do business using your personal account. And also WeChat can help me to reach to the like-minded networks. This is going to be very useful for your business as well. So imagine your business is they are targeting moms, and then on WeChat there are so many moms WeChat groups, and each group can have up like hundreds of people there. So if you can get into those groups and then get their trust, you actually save you a lot of energy and time as selling your products, right? So, and also you can manage your daily life. This is why people also want to use WeChat. WeChat make it very easy for people to pay the bill, to transfer the money, and then to call the taxi, and then to book book their doctor, and then to do a lot of services. So that's why, and then Weibo and other social media cannot do that. So that's why I suggest WeChat is a must-have, and then also it's a process to build trust. But the key thing is it doesn't happen overnight. You have to do the hard work as well. So in general, if your offering is a product-based, must have WeChat and preferably have a Taobao shop, Taobao store. If you are service-based, you must have WeChat, and then if you for both product and services, the one more infrastructure you must have is the payment, Alipay or WeChat Pay, because that's where you can got your revenue. Basically, if you have a WeChat account and you have WeChat Pay, those two things can actually be a business for you, and you can promote your product while selling it and then receive money from it. So that's a lot of small businesses here in New Zealand they are doing. So if you really want to crack in that market, so those are the infrastructure, those are the social media tools that you must have. So how WeChat actually interact with your customers and help you generate leads, generate revenue. So this picture actually give you a good overview. The inside the picture is the dynamic of a customer journey. So many of you know the philosophy of mapping your customer journey, right? So this is the your customer journey. So all the purple one was my inputs about how WeChat actually can help you. So you can say, on the left-hand side, push messages from the official account or the KOLs. So actually, this is the awareness stage, and the real-time product service inquiries. So because you have either a personal account or WeChat official account, so give you the functionality to interact with your customer, answer their inquiry immediately. That's very crucial. If you don't answer their inquiry immediately, you're going to lose that lead. So that's the functionality you want to have. And then also use group chats and the moments to share experiences. So why I said if you are targeting moms, you really need to be active in those moms groups. And then when you share your moments, share your story, like share your story on Facebook, that story need to be relevant to moms. And then so those group who are on your network can see your product feature, can see how it benefit them, and then first purchase. So you have to make the whole process easy for them, not go through other channels, so they can finish all that on WeChat. So use WeChat Pay or Alipay or online banking, offer them these choices. So I've seen businesses, when you want a customer to pay and click on that, they offer a few options. One is WeChat Pay, one is Alipay, one is New Zealand online banking, and one is credit card payment. So those four options, and then actually give them your customer more choice, and then options, and then just more convenience. And then post commerce, which is people, once they buy your product, they use it and they can share. You can encourage them to share the positive experiences by providing them some incentive. But if they have a negative experience and they share, it's also time to review your offering and then to make an improvement. Don't treat the negative comments or the sharing as a bad thing. Sometimes it's either something wrong with your product or something wrong with the messages. It's a misunderstanding. But if you can deal with this incident quite well, confidently, with your confidence, you can turn the negative to positive and generate more leads. And then the last one is loyalty. So you can introduce all sorts of different loyalty programs on WeChat, and then just to retain your customers, and also make them the advocate, the last part, the advocate of your product and services. And they become loyal. They can actually sell more products for you. And sometimes we call those advocates consumer merchants. In some way, like as a lot of Chinese New Zealanders, they become 代购 as well. 代购 is their part-time profession. What they do is they actually, because they have a lot of friends on their WeChat, so they capitalize those friends network by selling them products. By selling them the products they trust or they have used. So that's why you just are going to create, if you manage it well on WeChat, you can create a whole new loop, influence loop, which really generate revenue while you sleep. I'm going to use a WeChat post I saw yesterday, and then this is a WeChat on a personal account post from the STA Travel, and then it's a very smart positioning. So the pitch is: treat your parents a white Christmas in Europe for the hard work your parents and you have done this year. This really hits the parents, the young family market, as I mentioned. So the young families, they kind of they feel guilty. They are not really looking at, because their parents is in Asia. They are not really looking after their parents, and they want to have some opportunity to pay back at the end of the year. They also want to probably treat themselves for the hard work they have done, or even they want to their parents is they are here looking after their children. It's very, very tough task for grandparents to do. So as the children, they want to pay back to their children, pay back to their parents who actually looking after their kids. So that's the emotional connection, this travel agent has identified. So they use this emotional connection and then promote these products, which is 8 days, 4 countries travel, including accommodation and hotel, price, and also as on balance. So they actually making more money. So for example, if you're going to get $50 off if you also booking flights with them. So it's a very smart positioning as a WeChat post. So my question for you about this social media video is, what is the purpose of having a social media for you? It's a marketing, it's about sales, or it's about both? Because if it's about marketing, well, maybe WeChat is not really necessary for you, because you can choose all sorts of different, social media on that map I showed you based on your product nature. But it's about the sales. And I think you do need to have WeChat and or Taobao store. And if it's about both, then as I mentioned, if you're going to choose something you must have and something nice to have, so what you're going to choose? So that's the question you need to ask yourself. The second question is, how many girls you rely on social media to achieve? So maybe you don't really know the power of social media, but after you learn a bit more, and then you need to decide how many girls, percentage of girls, you really rely on, because social media can directly create growth for you. The third question, how much budget do you have for social media engagement? So the second question is about your return. The third question is about your investment. So it's all linked together, but all comes to the purpose of which is the first question. That's the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy it. And then if you do have some questions about social media, about engagement, just leave a comment on Facebook. We do have our Growth Pursuits program, which is going to help you step by step to build your social media, and then to create those posts which I mentioned have a strong emotional connection between your products and your target market, and then also create attractions. So if you are interested, just check on our website or our Facebook, and you'll find more information about that.